Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video we're going to continue progressing through Angry Aztec. We're going to take care of some of the stuff from the next main area, and fortunately I've activated a lot of the banana porters already, so I can just warp straight to it. So the first thing I'm going to do as Diddy is run over here. I guess I'll grab some of these because I'm still running pretty low, and those are going to be necessary in this video. I'm going to come up here and hit all of these gongs with my head, because that apparently is a good idea. If you jump quickly enough, you can like avoid his little knockback animation. I got it in the first gong, but not in those two. Okay, I got it there. So this raises the tower, which opens up a banana for Diddy Kong, which many of us will remember, I'm sure, not very fondly. And also, no, it doesn't do anything else for Diddy, never mind. I was going to say that it opens something for him, but it doesn't. We need to do something else first before that will happen. So I'm gonna go across the quicksand and hope that I don't die. And I'm gonna jump in this. And much like the Christmas tree in Banjo-Kazooie, I'm gonna fly through this thing 3 times. Because this game loves its rule of 3. I did not even go through that. I'm not even in it. Wow. That was pretty weird. And here's the bird. I guess it's the same bird that we fought as Lanky Kong in the last video, but I'm not sure. But it's kinda similar. Diddy's banana with him is a lot longer. It's pretty much the exact same as the owl banana from Fungi Forest, only probably a bit easier. Probably a bit shorter as well. So there's this really long cutscene right now where he flies over to the starting point, and you pretty much need to wait for it to finish. So while that's going on, I'm gonna try and find that tower that I just brought up. Where is it? Where is it? Why can't I find this? Oh, it's over here. I'm silly. Just because of the draw distance, it's like not loaded yet. And I'm going to try and get this GB up here before the bird talks to me. Okay, cool. And I want to like land as well. Or actually, yeah, okay. So like when I say yes to try again, it just warps me next to him. Which means that I didn't have to walk over here and I just fell out of the thing. That's no big deal. I actually wanted to get a banana bunch from one of the trees over there, but I can grab it later, it's no big deal. There's plenty of bananas for Diddy in this level. In fact, I'm gonna get his banana medal in this video, I think. This bird is really, really slow. Come on, I'm trying to speed him up with peanuts here, it's not really doing anything though. I wonder if he moves slower, like, based on how close you are to him. I doubt it. But he's going really, really slow right now. An awkward place for a ring. I guess they expected you to pick up that banana bunch during this. Probably not exactly when I got it, but probably something during this thing. I was going to call it a race there, but no, this isn't a race. There will be a race later, but this isn't one. So that was a pretty easy banana. Much simpler path than the one that we took in Fungi Forest with the owl. So I'll just fly over here and grab this. And while I'm still in the air, I want to head over to this temple. I've never been here yet. This is the banana hub of Angry Aztec. There's only really one in this level. So I'm going to come over here and turn this on. This switch right here activates, yeah, this creepy thing. And we have to do exactly what he says in just a minute, but for now, there's something I can do here as Diddy. I'll grab these bananas first since they're right here. So what you're supposed to do is, there's a door here for every Kong, and once you go and feed that guy, a switch appears above it, one for each Kong's gun. But it's quicker to just like do this for Diddy since I don't have to backtrack if I do it this way. I can just like clip through this thing here. Supposedly I can clip through this thing right here. Well, I'm sure it's gonna happen soon. This one isn't actually difficult at all. Yeah, there you go. And I already know which one is Diddy's door. It's the one on the bottom at the far side. So this one right here. So, in here, every one of these rooms for the Kongs looks pretty much the same. It's just you walk through, you hit a switch, it opens a wall on either side, and then everything kind of looks the same. You just have to pick the right place. It's not really difficult. I guess it's sometimes easy to get lost a little bit, but not really. So Diddy's banana should be around this corner, and I'm going to get told to get out after this, and I will easily be able to make it before he kills me. So if he does kill you, it just puts you at the entrance to this house. It doesn't put you all the way at the start of the level, which is nice, I guess, but you would have to be pretty slow to not make it out of this one. I guess it's a bit more strict with some of the ones for the other Kongs because they're longer. So let's go and feed that guy. Yeah, as you can see, the door wasn't actually open, I just came right through it. So I think they expected you to like get in the jetpack and feed him that way. You don't actually need to do that, you can just stand right here. And that makes it quite a bit easier. He said before missing. So yeah, he speeds up after every time you feed him. You have to do it maybe 5 or 6 times. Okay. And this, as I said, puts all the switches for the other Kongs on top of the temple, which means it's much easier to get in there with them. I don't have to bother like doing the see-up clip again. So I'm going to go and take care of that as Tiny right now, because I'm going to need her shortly anyway. She has a bunch of bananas just lying around this temple, so I'm going to grab all of them. There's a bunch on these trees as well. Yeah, not a lot to say right now, just collecting what this game is best at. I need to remember to go back and get an extra banana bunch for Diddy. I meant to collect one next to the tower that I rose out of the ground, but I'll be able to get that, it's no big deal. So in here are a couple of things that I need to get. Obviously there's a golden banana. There's also something else I need to pick up as well. There should be a fairy in one of these tunnels. Yeah, you can hear it already, so I gotta turn small and just run through. Doesn't have a little cutscene, which is kind of unusual. Alright, come on, behave yourself, don't... Okay, cool. I thought that one was gonna go apeshit because I'm so close to it, so the thing about being far away from them to make them slow down doesn't really apply here. Alright, back to normal size, and Tiny's banana should just be around the next corner, or maybe through another door. Yep, artificial length. Okay, cool. So, as a shortcut, I'm just going to exit, jump back in, and take the warps. The banana porters make this level, or at least travelling throughout this level, pretty quick, which is great. It's not so good in some of the other levels, but a lot of the backtracking is really cut down by it in this one. So I'm going to head into the temple where Tiny actually got freed. And no, I think it's on this side, isn't it? And I'm going to get something for her in there. Nope, I'm not going to accept this. There we go. I've mentioned before that you can actually get up any slope in the game as Tiny Kong as long as you keep doing the slide kick and then jumping out of it. And if you just keep repeating that over and over again, then you can get up any slope. But the timing can be pretty strict. So back in here, once again, this thing is still frozen because I am a jackass and I don't want to thaw it. So I'm going to use a glitch to get through it. And Tiny has a banana in another room in here. Wow, that was quick. I like it when it's really quick. And I need to go and pick that up. So I'm just going to run through to her prison cell. I'm not going to go in it, but I'm going to swim back through to the main area. And like I did with Chunky, I'm going to swim out of bounds. I'm going to grab this first, because you can grab this one without actually going in there. I think I have to be higher. Yeah. So I'm just going to loop around, and I want to go in here. That little tunnel that I just saw. I don't want to go too... No, I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm back in the main area. I have to go back through it again. That's okay though. Okay, when the screen goes black like that, you know it's time to press C up, because that means that the next area is going to load and you can see where you are. So this banana is pretty funny this way, because you're supposed to be tiny in here, but I'm actually big tiny. If you just stand up here and keep pressing B, you can kill these things really quickly right after they spawn. As long as they don't hit you, I guess. And that means that when the banana appears, you actually pick it up right away. Like that. Oops, just gonna kill this just for revenge. And I can just swim right through this little tiny hole. She just pops right through it. Of course I can't get out of this. I was worried about that in the last video actually, that it might have happened accidentally, but I guess not. That's not an issue though. I can just do this. That was a really dumb idea. Why did I do that? Alright, whatever. Back in bounds. Back out of bounds. Nope, still in bounds. Okay. Nope, she doesn't want to go out of bounds. She's not going to cooperate. She like disappears for a second. What's up with that? Alright, okay. I guess there's like only a very specific part of that wall that works. That's kind of odd. So the idea that I want to get behind the wall and then just jump back in bounds from there. So thank God for the ponytail twirl, and now I can leave. So there's one more thing that I want to do as tiny. How many bananas have I got? 45, excellent. But there's something that I really should do before that, just so I don't forget. I'm looking for a tag barrel. I want to switch to Diddy and collect one banana bunch, because I really should have done that earlier, but the bird was too fast for me. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Should be one on every one of these trees back here. Okay, cool. So that's Diddy's banana medal for the level. I won't have to worry about collecting any more of them for him. In fact, have I got all of his bananas? Yeah, I do. I've actually got everything for Diddy Kong already, so that's really cool. And yeah, I'm totally just stalling right now, because we all know what's coming up. Nobody wants to see it. We all know what's going to happen. So let's just get it over with. I will say that I actually have done this race more than the other one, so it might not be quite as bad. I might be better at this one, even though I do think it is probably a harder race just because I'm more experienced with it. But I guess we'll find out in just a minute. So yeah, it's time for this guy again, because we didn't get enough of him the last time. So a little trick I like to do at the start is to slide kick into him. It's pretty gratifying, and it also gives you a small advantage. Or it does when he doesn't hit you. Something else that's cool about this race, whenever there's like a barrier in front of you, if you just hold up, you can move at full speed and you will never fall out of bounds. So that's definitely an advantage that you can get in this one that you couldn't really get in Lanky's one. Something else to keep in mind is that you should never ever jump, even though it looks tempting at some parts. You're just going to fall if you do that. So as before, I need to get 50 coins and finish this race. And it is pretty hard. I mean, it can be. I guess I'm doing okay so far, as long as I end up with enough coins and don't fall off at the end. There's just one part at the end of this race actually that's like really deceptive, because there's like a bunch of walls that you can just slide against, and then suddenly there's like one part that doesn't have a wall and you're totally not expecting it and you can fall off. But fortunately I know it's there, so I'm not going to get tricked by it. I'm just slowing down here to be safe. Yeah, it's like right here, right there. So sneaky. Nope, you're not gonna. Nope, no, no, no! God damn it, you piece of shit! I had the coins, he was like inches ahead of me. Oh, whatever. That was a hell of a lot better than pretty much all of my attempts at the Beetle race in Crystal Caves, at least. You know, it's funny, if he didn't hit me back at the start of the race, I probably would have won there. Oh well. At least it's a good sign. It's probably not going to take nearly as long. I'm probably not going to be stuck here for 12 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes like I was the last time. Certainly not my finest moment. But after this race, this guy is going to be out of my life completely, so definitely looking forward to that. This race has pretty good music. I did that a lot where like I mix the words up, I don't know. But yeah, has some pretty good music. I like it when they take like the level theme and just speed it up for stuff. Makes you really feel like you're in a race or something. Alright, so this is the final stretch right here. Don't you dare. Dear God, Tiny, that was just pathetic. No, that wasn't Tiny's fault, that was mine. Well, not really, actually. I don't think I did much wrong there. I think it's just the bad course design, more than anything else. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Alright, I've got to get it this time. I've got to. This game loves its rule of 3, so... You know, third time has got to be the charm here. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier that you shouldn't ever jump on this thing. If you jump at that part that I just passed, you will fall. Like, it doesn't matter when you jump, if you jump at all. Even though there's a coin in the air, like it literally lures you to jump. But if you do it, you die. It's just like the dirtiest trick I've ever seen in this game. I mean, I'm sure they didn't intend for it to be like that, but it's just very, very lazy programming, I suppose. Let's just go full speed here. Because there's walls, so I'm not going to fall off. But for some reason I'm always really worried about my coin count. Alright, this is the part I died at before, so let's not let that happen. Alright, and now long jumps. Okay, cool. 56 coins, not too bad. Wow, she was slowing down there, that was not a good sign, but we made it, take that, you asshole. You cost me so much frustration the last time we raced. But I wiped the floor with him this time. Relatively speaking anyway. So with that done, no more Beetles, thank the gods for that. And that's going to be it for this video. It's a little shorter than I expected. I really thought I would have been in there for like 7 or 8 minutes, but whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.